Hello everyone. In this video, I would like to reveal your next assignment in this class. This is the summary response paper assignment. For this assignment, you are going to be summarizing and responding to one of the selected readings listed on page 2. There are 4 of them, and all 4 should be familiar with you because they were assigned during the course of this class, specifically in week 3, 4, and 5. For the first reading, if you choose to select this one, is the Jurix Davidson's On Writer's Block. The second one is E.D. Hirsch's A Preface to Cultural Literacy. The third one is Nick Hanor's Education Isn't Enough. The fourth one is Cleve Thompson's On the New Literacy. From 2 to 4, the readings can be found in the course textbook, except for one, which is an article that you should find in the course content tab for week 6. Basically, what I'm asking you to do is that you are to think about your the author of the article. Think about what you like about the article. Think about the most important, or identify the most important paragraphs that support your author's thesis. What pattern of the author's arguments can you identify, or claims can you identify in the article? Now, in reading the article, you have to decide which one you are going to select. Remember, and pay attention to this, I'm only asking you to choose only one. You are not supposed to read all 4 or summarize all 4 or try to respond to all 4. You are to select only one. I repeat, only one. So out of the 4. So once you've selected the one you're going to focus on, your next task is to summarize the article according to the specifications outlined here. So I want you to identify the author's main idea. I want you to outline the author's reasons, supports that they have for their main idea. I need to see evidence that you can use proper author tags, references, and reporting verbs throughout your paper. I have a presentation on summary, and the book has got examples on how you summarize. So you should pay attention to that if you're struggling to summarize an article. Next, you should avoid injecting your opinion, especially if you're summarizing. Summary is not the same as opinionating. You just go straight to the main details. So for this assignment, know what you're doing. It's like you're taking on the role of a journalist, not the role of a commentator. Okay? I'm expecting to see that you would have a conclusion for your summary portion of the paper. In other words, you're restating the author's main claims and position statement, or the position in the article. What about the response? Well, for your response portion, I have specifications listed in the assignment. This can be visibly seen on page bottom of page 2 and top of page 3. So when you're responding, you must have a position. Otherwise, if you don't have a position, how do I know that your response is unique to you? So what is your position regarding the author's claim? Do you support it? Do you disagree? Or maybe you have 2 minds, or perhaps you just you don't have any stated position, but you think that the position has some good things or bad things, or perhaps some trade-offs. So you should provide support for your position with claims and evidence or reason. If you want to do outside research, you can do that. But you need to show that that if you're copying from, if you're looking at outside source to support your position, you must state this in your works cited page. I want to see you conclude your paper restating your main claims. Okay, if you're given a reasonable position, if you're given a response, you should be able to conclude your response tell your audience what your position is, remind them in some way. I'm expecting that you follow my formatting instructions for the assignment. So you should use 12 points times New Roman font, not some weird fonts. I want this submitted as a Word document, not as a PDF, not as an Apple page or other weird documents. Before you submit, I want you to use the following file saving instructions. So your last name, first name, name of the class, summary response for first paper draft. What about the page minimum page limit? You can go above and beyond, but for the summary portion, I'm expecting between 1.5 to 2 pages. If you want to, for what about the response? I'm at least expecting at least 2 pages. Now these are going to be all double spaced. In total, you should have anywhere from 3.5 to 4 pages. Okay, for your summary part and your response part. This is just this image to give you an idea of what I expect that you will structure your paper. And this is like the MLA style formatting instruction. And how much is this paper worth in terms of grade points? It's listed here, 130 points. The due date is also listed. So save the dates, keep in mind when you have to turn this in, and I look forward to reading your first draft. Bye-bye.